Um, uh, and I made movies when I was 11. About 11, I started making. I had a Bell and Howell 16 millimeter camera, hand wound camera, and I would make movies. I didn't have any editing equipment, so I would edit it. I would cut it in the camera. I would shoot a shot from this angle, and I'd shoot a shot from the other angle, and hope that they were the right length, and that they would all, make a movie. But they were all sort of in imitation of Chaplin and westerns that I had seen. I only had one horse, so I had to hold up a 1940 Plymouth with my horse. I didn't have, I couldn't, I couldn't go after another guy on a horse, so I had to go after somebody in a Plymouth.
So you would write, and then you would direct and act?
Yes,
or would you
yes. Well, yes,
get neighborhood kids to perform in it, or?
and mostly people in my family, and also a very confused cook we had. She kept showing up in these westerns.
So it sounds like there was a lot of humor in your household.
Oh, a lot of laughing in my house. Yeah, yeah. I mean, first of all, there were actual comedians who come over and do sketches, and we had one of the early machines that would make recordings. It would actually have a stylus that cut a groove in a disc, and all this hair would come off the disc, plastic hair, and then you'd have a disc you could play. And so we would make recordings. I mean, that was before tape recorders and before the early wire recorders. And so we would just do little radio shows. And I would do radio shows and play them at school. I learned early on that I could get out of actual work in school if I did creative things. So I would write and act in little plays, and I got a lot of experience doing that. It was very enlightened of the teachers to make me think that I wasn't working, Other kids would have to do book reports. I would read the books anyway. I was interested in books, but instead of doing what I thought of as a dull book report, I could do a play about it. And I did that all the way through high school and college.